Mousetrap, geez, was a bait.
Mousetrap is the least known game in the album. It was more of a newer game at the time, I think. Certainly it wasn't as new or as popular as the other games, but we thought it was a pretty good game. We enjoyed playing it. It had great graphics, and we loved the title, Mousetrap. So we wanted to include it and did the song on it. But I guess now it's hard to even find those machines, very, very rare. So I guess it really didn't do that well. It was a Pac-Man type game with the player being a mouse with dots that became cheese. It had cats that were ghosts and power pill bones that turned the mouse into a dog.
Mousetrap, geez, was a bait. Won't somebody help me before it's too late? The hawk is upon me and the cat's coming too.
Once we signed with Columbia Records, we immediately started on the album. We had written some regular pop songs that we wanted to put on the album, so we wouldn't get pigeonholed into doing just game songs. So we completed 2 new non-game songs when we were told all the songs in the album needed to be about games. One of the vice presidents at CBS Records flew down to Atlanta and came over to meet with us and hear what we were doing and talk to our managers and blah, blah, blah. Well, they came in and heard the songs and they said, look, we want it to be all about games. The album should be all game songs. And we didn't want to do that. And so, we argued and back and forth, but of course the label won out in the end.
I'm caught in a mousetrap, now what will I do? Mousetrap, what can I do?
Jenny Whitaker was on drums again, Larry McDonald was playing the bass, Chris Bowman on lead guitar and rhythm, and I was, of course, playing on the keyboard parts. And we were the basic musicians again, along with Rick Hinkle, who came back to play lead. We also brought Mike Stewart in, a very close friend of ours, a great musician and writer in his own right. And he had a Moog at the time. Moogs were hot, so we brought him in to beef up some of the lines with the Moog.
Mousetrap, what can I do? Mousetrap, geez, was a bait. Won't somebody help me before it's too late? The hawk is upon me and the cat's coming too. I'm caught in.
Surprisingly to us, Mousetrap has turned out to be one of the more popular cuts on the Pac-Man Fever album. As I mentioned, Defender, which we really liked, was probably the least favorite. And Mousetrap, I have to be honest, we really didn't care for that track. But people seem to love it, and it has survived very well.
Before it's too late, the hawk is upon me and the cat's coming too. I'm caught in a mousetrap, now what will I do? Mousetrap.